There's a simple law of life that can heal you, bring you abundance. It can do all the things that you need it to do. If you are looking to heal your body, learn this law of life. And I'm going to explain exactly how to live this law and make it your lifestyle. And that law of life is the law of belief. That which you believe you will become. So if you're looking to grow in health, wealth, harmony, if you're looking to heal your body, I've been helping hundreds of people to heal their body. And what we do is we bring them to the law of belief. We start to believe more in health than we do in illness, and that's where things change. I'm breaking it down today because there are two wonderful teachers out there that I'm going to reference today. There's many more and I may reference them, but it's Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy, two of the greatest sages, lived around a similar time. Some people say they were taught by the same teacher, Abdullah. For me, it doesn't matter. They're both speaking absolute spiritual truths here, and so am I today. If you're looking to heal yourself, this is your video. So the law of life is the law of belief. How do you start to believe in health when you're suffering with so many symptoms? I want to actually tell you how to overcome that, because so many videos will say, just believe in health. Start to feel grateful for your health, man. And you're like, well, how can I do that when I'm in constant pain all the time? How can I do that when I'm noticing how much it ruins my life? Well, I'm going to try to explain it the best I can today, but you know me, I like to do it in short, concise videos. So if you love what I have to say today, give me the comment faith in the comment section, and I will know that what I said spoke to your heart. And so what I'm trying to say to you is this. How do you believe in something when you're suffering from it? Well, I've healed my body, I've changed my life in abundance, and I've changed and saved my marriage. I've done many things using this very simple truth. Joseph Murphy would call it the power of your subconscious mind. Neville Goddard would say your own wonderful human imagination. But I never, no matter how much I visualized, affirmed, and otherwise, could overcome those things until I realized the state of being of belief is actually a peace. It's deep inner peace and serenity. Now, many people out there will say to believe something, you should feel grateful for it now. Well, I'm going to tell you this, guys, working with people who have healed themselves, working with people who are millionaires, working with people who have done these things, they are not overly grateful for that thing all the time. I have millionaire clients who are depressed, but they are wealthy. So how is that true? I've got healthy people who are depressed. Wait a second, shouldn't they be grateful for health every day? No, they accept it. Neville Goddard said it himself. When did I ever say it was about emotion, he said. I said it was about acceptance. The quickest way you're ever going to change a belief is to become at peace. So there's 3 steps to it, and I'm breaking it down for you. Step number 1 is you must accept where you are without emotionally embracing it. What does that mean? So the other day I did a video about losing something and finding it through letting go. I accepted that I'd lost it. And I accepted that I may have lost it forever. It just levels out that there's no resistance. So if you are suffering with pain, first accept that there is pain there. The mere act of fighting it all the time is so energy consuming. Stop fighting your problem. Accept it's there. Now, some people would say ignore reality. I think that pushes it away too much. A gentle, peaceful acceptance of what is the first step. It doesn't mean we accept it and say, this is my life forever now. It just means you accept what is without so much emotional turmoil around it. It's all that spinning wheels of, oh my God, I hate this pain. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that I'm losing this. Oh my gosh, this next bill. You know, if we're talking about bills and money and otherwise, it's always, why me? Why me? When we don't accept something, it's often victim mode. And what victim mode does, it means that we emotionally embrace the problem and see it as real all the time. We live in an illusionary space, my friends. Your body is mere photons of light coming into a physical form. You know, you're an expression of vibrating particles at the end of the day. So we need to change that expression. And we can't do it when we are so fixated on the problem and fighting it. Nothing works when you fight it. You know, it's like basically fighting fire with fire. You're going to start to create more flames. You need to transcend it. That's why the concept of turning water into wine is saying you turn consciousness into physical fact. That's in the Bible there. Now, obviously, also, Jesus says your faith has made you whole. But how do you believe and have faith in something when you're having a struggle? The next step is to face the emotional turmoil within you and detach back from it and see it as something that has come upon you, rather than something that actually is you. You see, it's like the idea in the Bible of possession. I've said it again. You become possessed by the emotion. Negative emotion is like a possession. Our natural state of being is peace. You only have to look at animals. You know, sometimes I have my dogs in my office, and you only have to look at them. And if I leave them out there for a while, they just start to sleep. They'll lay down all day if their needs are met. The only time that they won't is because they haven't been walked or they haven't eaten. If not, they're safe, they're fine, they're at peace all day. But we live in a time where our minds are constantly bombarded with information and we never find peace. So you detach back from all these anxieties and issues and fears and bothers. Even pain, if you're suffering with intense pain, you need to realize it is another version of emotional expression, my friend. It is exacerbated because it's created in the brain. It is a warning system in your mind that you are in trouble of some kind. It's not necessarily a symbolism of truth. So again, you detach back from that. How do we do that? Well, you can look at Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy, and they say about the state akin to sleep. So what I decided to do is I mix that with Michael Singer's observation technique, and we start to observe, and we notice, and we see it, but we don't judge it. And the emotion is going crazy over my body. There may be tension on the body. There may be pain in the body. Again, you watch it without fear. You just notice. You breathe, you observe, and you relax. From this space, now you give the energy chance to move. Now it will move. Eventually, each time it will release. Every time you create some space, you lay a new idea in that space. With affirmation, prayer, visualization, whatever it is you want to do. Your mind and body will accept a new truth if there is no energetic resistance against it. So anytime you create space and you find peace in the body, your subconscious mind is open to that new idea. You then lay that idea with repetition and expectancy. You must start to decide today that what you're doing is enough. This will be the ultimate video on how to heal your body. And because it is the simple truth, but we overcomplicate it, you must remember that your body wants to find balance. It wants you well. Every time you drink alcohol, the liver filters it out. Every time you eat processed food, the toxins will be released. If you are fighting off bacteria every day, viruses every day, your body is constantly beating your heart, breathing your lungs, flickering your eyelids. It is doing everything possible to keep you healthy and well, but we must create an environment inside of us that is indicative of health. Once you live in peace for long enough, you no longer are so emotionally connected to issues. You're now in balance. From there, with affirmation and prayer, you can start to claim health. As long as you don't keep reacting, or when you do react, you deal with it just like I taught you. After some time, the body catches up. You see, you can bring your soul to balance, but the body, the physical body in which we have come to experience this, takes some time. You see, the body has to walk through time and space, whereas the soul is eternal and lives outside of that, outside of those shackles. So we create it inside first. And again, I've said it millions of times, but as within, so without, as above, so below. You create it inside, and then you trust that the body will come to it. So the law of healing, the law of life, the law of getting anything you want is the law of belief. And that's exactly how you start to believe in health. And you will heal, and it will heal you faster than you could ever know. And that's what I've been teaching hundreds, if not thousands of people to do. If this is something you're interested in, you may want to check me out at rebornwithmichael.com and come and check me out there. But thank you so much, guys, for listening today. I hope this was helpful. I cannot wait to see you at the next video. And thanks again. Share this with your friends if it spoke to your heart.